Biggest series in the SEC to end the regular season. It's a top 10 showdown between Texas A&M and Florida. Both teams with eyes on a possible SEC championship at the end of the weekend. Take a look at the top four heading into the year that she's having. 386 on the average. Sends us in the air, shallow left field. Otis in, nonchalant jog, and Otis has got it for the first out.
And that is a big out by Keegan Rothrock postseason.
Willie gets jammed, rolls this to short. Wallace has got it, upright for the out. 2 up, 2 down. An issue for Keegan Rothrock at times has been slow starts in the first inning. Top of the first. Swing and a miss. Keegan gets the K, and A&M goes down a 1-2-3. So Rothrock dispatches of number 8 A&M in the top half of the first. Get your blood pressure checked on Wednesday night. As Falby works a walk, she has 80 stolen bases in her Gator career. She's 4th in Florida history with that number. We'll see if she'll be taking...
No, that is the hardest graduate program test that you can take.
This chop back to Kennedy. Did this get a piece of Otis? She kind of stood still, thinking maybe that caught a piece of her, but it was that month of April. This one gets past Cottrell, and Falby down to the doorstep. Well, it could be a pass ball on Cottrell. Not sure if that one skipped the dirt. 3rd in on base, 5th in total bases. Hoists this in the air, shallow left. The infield was in, so a long run back for Woolley. And that does not get the job done. And the second out of the inning nationally. And a payoff. Down low, full count walk to Erickson. And now Reagan Walsh, the protection behind Erickson, that forces you to have to pitch to her.
But she's been a DH for a lot of her time this year.
Sends this in the air to right field. This should do it, Alicia. So a big out for Emily Kennedy as Walsh swinging away, and the Gators leave 2. Do not get a hit or run in the inning.
And a softball player has been a huge growth point for her and her success.
Blast this on one hop over to Ava Brown at first. And 4 up, 4 down for Keegan Rothrock. We'll get more familiar. There's ball 4, Trinity Cannon. We mentioned her numbers off the top of those 13 homers, a .342 batting average. We'll work a full count walk, first base runner for the Aggies. Payoff pitch, rolled over, right side. Nice stop by Mia Williams on the snag. Gets the second out as Cannon moves down to second. Here it comes. Rip past Kowalewski into left. Cannon around third. Otis hesitates. The throw is not in time. RBI single for Allie Enright. And A&M strikes first in the second. It's 1-0. It's a little hesitation, Alicia, from Corby Otis. She was not sure if Cannon was going to take off from around third, and she did.
Well, that was a really big hit by Enright through the 5-6 hole to give the Aggies some momentum. But yes, like you said, Corby Otis, just a little bit of hesitation, I think, would have had a play. You see here a little bit of hesitation.
And also,
they're more us versus me.
Lined into center, drops down in front of Falby. As Wiggins singles to center, first and second now 2 out. And a 2-out rally here for the Aggies. Close to maybe a super. Lined into center, stays up for Kendra Falby. That will do it. A 2-out RBI single for Allie Enright. 2 hits in the inning. And A&M has the opening lead of the weekend. 1-0 Aggies.
Fox stepping onto the mound, throwing, but also playing on defense.
Did she go around? She did, Alicia. That was a filthy pitch from Emily Kennedy.
It was. And you'll see that often from her. We talk about that curve.
Here's now Katie Kistler, one of 6 seniors being honored tomorrow. Little check swing bouncer, diving stop by Powell, throw across, still in time to get Kistler. Trying to make the catch on the line, we're still able to pop.
Talking about Kowalewski in specific, he just has to remember that these young women are also in school.
Rams this to left field. Easy play for Kramer Este. Kowalewski goes down as Emily on a 5-game hit streak. Sharply hit to Skylar Wallace at short, pops to her feet for the 6-3 out. So Harper starts her weekend 0 for 2.
Especially down the stretch of season. Got to make sure you get that rest and heal properly.
High slap chopper. Wallace on the run. Nice stretch from Brown. They just got the speedy Woolley down the line.
You talk about defense in Skylar Wallace.
Rear games. 3-2, another full count with 2 gone. Swing and a miss. And Jazz Hill goes down for a second time on strikes. And a second K for Keegan. Degree first pitch temperature. Smoked on the ground to third. Powell, nice snag. Toss across, gets Williams. Plenty of time. 5 straight retired from lefty, as they call her. Emily is part of that conversation. Jammed in the air, left side. There's Powell. Then you can also make the case, Trisha Ford, for SEC Coach of the Year and what she did, what she has done. And we'll see what kind of postseason run they make.
You just got to tip your cap to them, and they've just done the work, and you can see it.
How about the fight from Corby Otis? Able to work a walk. You look at now the 47. There's 254 in SEC play. 4 straight out. That'll put 2 on and 2 gone now for Erickson. Another 2-out opportunity here for Jossie as
having to come back to the SEC RBI leader is not an easy task.
Takes out. Bases will be loaded now for Reagan Walsh. Does have a grand slam this year.
Give up a walk. Come back.
In the air. Shallow right field. This should do it. Out goes Wiggins, makes the catch, and the Gators leave them loaded. They have now left 5 on to the first 3. Swings away, golfs this on 2 hops to short. Former teammate Skylar Wallace on to first for the first out.
I love that.
Rothrock has 2 Ks. Does she have a third? No. Ball 4. Second walk for Rothrock. Both walks have come. 2-strike pitch. Strike 3. Right through the heart of the zone. Estee down looking. First backwards K for Keegan.
Top spot. Now Texas A&M just hoping that Tennessee doesn't get those wins.
Strike 3. Keegan Rothrock with another punch out. Back to back.
Well,
this one won't get out of the park. Well, you were trying to forecast a pop-up to short, were you? Catch made, out number 1.
Solid contact to get on base via hit.
Goes up the ladder. Kistler goes down on strikes. Second K for lefty. 2 order. And that ends here. There's a walk. So Kowalewski gets on, extends a first pitch hack, popped up shallow right. Wiggins circles in, and that will do it. So the Gators finally get a base runner in the bottom half of their lineup. Wiggins also singled. Parachutes this to right. Kistler gets a good eye on it. Rothrock, 21 wins. That's second all-time amongst Florida freshmen. Yanked to first. Brown's got it. First pitch hack. And a quick 2 outs for Keegan. To record at least 20 wins since Kelly Barnhill in a single season. Another first pitch hack. Harper goes opposite field. Arch to Otis. Lands in her glove. And a quick 1-2-3. I say so. Pitcher's duel. Sharply hit to second, right to Wiggins.
No, the Aggies leading 1-0.
Otis, little squibber to short. Glove side corral. Woolley on the run. Gets away towards the sidewall. Otis sprints to second. So the Gators have a base runner here. drives this right center field. Back it goes off the wall. This should tie the game. Wallace stops at second. And number 17 comes through in a big way. We're tied at 1 of the 5th.
Big time players step up in big time moments. This pitch just left right down the middle to Skylar Wallace, who belts it to right center field. A big, big moment and huge RBI for Wallace. Gators are now up on the board for Skylar Wallace.
2-2 is golfed to short. Wooley's got it. Long throw is not in time. Erickson beats it out. We'll see if A&M wants to take a look at this.
Kind of expands that a little bit and tries to go outside.
This one over the heart of the plate, lasered into left field. Wallace had to hold up, though, to see if Wooley could make the snag on that scorch line drive. And now Walsh is hitting 10 straight, has reached in 20 straight. 0-1 in the air to right field. Enright goes back in front of the warning track, should bring in a run. Tagging up is Wallace, she'll score, throw into second as Gels gets back. A sac fly from Ava Brown, and the Gators take a 2-1 lead. Able to scrape across 2. This gets past Cottrell. Hesitation from Erickson, throw to home. The slide is in time. The Gators most likely will take a look. As for now, that's the end of the inning. It was bang, bang as Erickson had hesitation at first.
Erickson at third base.
I don't know, that left hand. Did that left hand get in there before the tag of Kennedy? I think it's very close. But you need conclusive evidence to overturn the call on the field, which is out. This probably is your best look at it. Maybe not, because Kistler's in the way. I think it was close, but not enough to overturn it. Re-entered into that game after getting the start. Bunt laid down. Rothrock waits for it to come to her, but way too much speed for Wooley down the line. Perhaps Rothrock not aggressive enough on it. Chokes up, whips this to right center. Kistler in front of the warning track. Wooley tags up, throw to second. The tag is in time for a double play. It's an 8-3 double play. Bounce back up the middle. Julia Cottrell against her old team as her first hit.
I love to see it.
That double play goes 9. Trying to mount a 2-out rally. It's been one of their best qualities all year. 2-out production. In the air, this should do it. Popped up in back of second. Wallace makes the catch. So a couple of first pitch hacks.
And she did it under pressure. So that is what is extremely impressive to me and what makes my outfielder heart happy.
Full count walk to Kistler. First time on base tonight. Wilkie played a lot of catcher previous. 2-2 swings away, ropes this out to right. Easily grabbed by Enright. Tries to double off Kistler. Give her a taste of her own medicine, but instead, just the first out of the inning. And now another pinch hitter coming up. Bailey Goddard here, all of 2022 with a leg injury. And that hit her. And I'll tell you what, she has a magnet. 50th time in her career she's been plunked, Alicia. That's just behind now Sophia Reynoso. After the weekend, 4th in the country in hits. Tops in the SEC. Strike 3. Outside corner. Emily Kennedy gets a big K for a possible SEC Player of the Year. In the air, right field. Enright goes back. That'll do it. Gators leave 2. And the Aggies down to their final 3 outs. So they have both of these teams tonight. Premier top 10 matchup. 1-1, bounce to the right side. Williams has got it. Throws off balance. Nice play from the freshman. Aggies down to their final 2 outs. 1-2 on its way. Line drive, left center field. That drops down for a base hit. All the way to the wall. Enright stretches for 2. The tag is late. And the pulse is still there for the Aggies, tying run in scoring position in the 7th.
Rothrock in the circle. Do you want to allow the bottom of the lineup to turn it over with less than 2?
Strike 3. Rothrock wins the battle as Wiggins goes down looking. Popped up. This should do it. Off of first. Gels in. Makes the catch. Gators take game 1. A nail-biter to the very end. And Florida wins it 2-1 over A&M. A chance to take the series tomorrow. And congrats to the Tennessee Lady Vols, outright SEC champions with the win for Florida here tonight.
Yes, congrats to Tennessee. We got to talk about how great Rothrock was in the circle today.
Ice in her veins for Keegan Rothrock. Picks up win number 22 on the year. That wraps things up here from Gainesville. Game 2, 2 p.m. on the SEC Network. Hope that you can join us tomorrow.